Hello, everyone, and welcome to Two Balds, One Pod. I am one of your hosts, Christopher Long from Long's Toys. I'm joined, of course, by my good buddy Aresol. What's up, Aresol?
Hello.
Let's see. We got Eddie Tanzer, we got Elohim, we got Jeff, we got Chenex, we got Eddie P, we got AJMC times 2, we got Thrasher, we got Blade Raider, Floof. What is up, everybody, and welcome on this fabulous Friday evening. I believe Rye will be along shortly, but that's it. That's all you get this week, so you'll have to make do. But yeah, I guess we'll get into it. I don't have too much. I don't think... Did I get anything else this week? I got a couple He-Man figures from Amazon, but they're downstairs. I don't think there was too much else. Oh, you know what I did get is in the other room, but I got the massive train from Metal Cardbot. He is like a 3-car train. The first car is a robot, and then you can take the other 2 trains and like make it as armor to add on to him, so it makes him even bigger. And then he also has his like card gimmick is these like Wolverine claws. It's ridiculous. It's just like, this is a massive train guy. You're like, what could he possibly need? Oh yeah, giant Wolverine claws. But more importantly, I made significant headway this week. I was able to track down a number 1. So, like, I've gone in a couple times now, and there's this manager at the McDonald's that recognizes me because I went in the first time and I asked her. I think it was when I got 5 and 6. So I was like, I'm just going to start going inside because, like, I feel like when I try to go through the drive-through, it's too much of a pain in the ass for the people to like go and check. So I don't know if your McDonald's is the same, but basically they just take all the boxes and they put a toy in each box and they just stack them all in a spot. Like, so as they get ordered, they just throw the food in and throw it right out the window.
Yeah.
So when I go in, that's like right next to the register. So I just ask her what number she has and she can just look right away. So I went in the one day and she goes, we got 5 and 6. And I was like, sweet. You know, I need those, so I'll go ahead and I'll get them. And she's like, and I was like, what days do you get them? And she's like, the trucks usually come Tuesdays and Fridays, so come back on Friday. I was like, okay. So I went in on Friday, and I was like, she's like, I have 7 and 8, and I was like, great, I'll take them, sweet. And then she's like, so what are you missing? And I'm like, I'm just missing a number 4. And she's like, oh damn, just one? That's the only one you need? And I was like, yeah. She's like, well, we can't have that. I was like, all right, cool, thank you. So I went in today. And she's like, what do you need, number 4, right? And I was like, yeah. And then she's like, let me go check in the room again. So she's like in the back looking for it. And she comes back. She's like, no. And then she said, this week we got 1 and 2 again. And I was like, oh, that's weird. I was like, I guess it's good for people who missed out on the first time. I just thought it was weird that they would backtrack. And she's like, yeah, we don't know what they're going to send us. We just say we need more. And they, whatever shows up, shows up. And I was like, well, I could use a number 1 because Corey has one for me, but I never got one. So I was like, I'll take a number 1. And so she just kind of took it out of the box and then kind of threw it at me. and I didn't put it together at first, and I picked it up and I'm like, are you serious? And she had started to walk away. And I'm like, are you serious? And she just turned around and smiled and she's like, have a nice day. And then just went in the bag. And I was like, all right, cool. So if you buy enough Happy Meal toys, they'll throw you one for free every once in a while. But at this point, 4 is literally the only one I don't have. So we're about halfway, I think, because I believe there are 16 of them if I go by this picture on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 16. So I believe we have, 3 more weeks at this point? So if they do theoretically like 4 a week, that would be 12. So we still have, so they'll probably double back and do a couple repeats, but She said every time a box comes in, it's got 2 different numbers. So that's good to know. But yeah, that's where we're at. It's funny, I don't know what it is, but because they have like these little boxes, when I have them all together, they remind me of like the Hallmark ornaments. You know how they all have like the boxes with the red tops? I don't know why. Definitely not. But let's see, what's the chat saying? What's up, Donnie? The night before Sentai dies. That's true. I didn't think about that, Harles. Blade Raider got 1, 2, 5, 7, and 8. Fantastic. 3 and 4 are the only 2 you have, AJMC. That's fun. Yeah, 3 is the crazy giant baseball hat one. Oh, Astronaut's got an extra 4. Awesome. Thank you. I might take you up on that. Yeah, I don't. It's like I said, it's very weird. I'm wondering if they're gonna kind of. I don't know if they're reissuing them or they're like holding them back to put them out again, or if it's literally just shit's in a massive warehouse and it just luck of draw what goes out. It's probably the latter, I would assume. But yeah, there's a lot of them to get through. So, what'd you get this week, Aresol?
Number 4.
Oh, did you really? Oh, that's number.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that the bag one?
Yeah, it's the hamburger wrapper.
Oh, okay. See, that's so funny because if you look on the back, like you see how they kind of like 1, 2, and 3 are in the first like line vertically left, and then it's the bag, which is 6, and then the bucket is 5, and exchange is 7. So I thought that burger, the green burger, was number 4. Because the one that is number 4 is like all the way to the right. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So I don't know if they changed the number. I just kind of assumed it was that burger because of how the other ones are all kind of grouped together. But that's funny. So hold it up one more time so I can see it. You said it's supposed to just be a wrapper, or is it just a hamburger in a wrapper?
It's like a burger in a wrapper, yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'll have to get that at some point. I gotta find. I mean, if it gets to the end and I'm only missing 1 or 2, and I can just get them on eBay or at RetroCon or something, I'll figure it out. But
it's like a weird pterodactyl.
Oh, that's fun.
If that's what you want to call it.
Because this one is called Pterodactyl. So apparently we're really going to town on these flying dinos here. That's interesting. Yeah, I got to start opening these. So that's what I'll be doing for the rest of the show. I got Vash today and Current coming up with Trek and Trigun jokes. Yeah, so this one is called Vash, and this is this is a play on back in the dinosaur one. They had a 6-piece nuggets that was yellow, and the pieces that flipped out were green, and it was some kind of dinosaur. I always thought of it as a Stegosaurus, even though it didn't have plates, just because of the way it kind of looked. But if you look at this one, like, why is his midsection so big? His head's tiny, his legs, his tail are so small. Like, the proportions were perfectly good on the old one, and they're like, we can fuck that up. Don't worry, hold my beer. We're gonna make this thing the weirdest fucking shit of all time.
Yeah, they really didn't use all of the room that they could.
No, it's really, very strange. So I don't know. But I mean, most of these, some of them are brand new, but there are definitely some homage ones where they like this Fries one, this number 1. They had plenty of Fries.
Yeah.
Multiple times. Oh, okay. His head was already flipped up. But yeah, I think this kind of Fries is like the only one they had in every one because it was a robot in the first and the second one, and then it was like a Triceratops or something in the dinosaur one. So yeah, they've had the large Fries in like every one, which is pretty cool. I like how like our show has just become Changeable's watch, and I'm here for it. We have a segment now. I mean, literally until the end of February, we're just going to have a segment where we talk about McChangeables. Hey, you're just in time. What McChangeables did you get this week? What?
I said technically none.
Technically none?
Because I tried to get more, and I got a second one of this little dude.
Oh yeah.
And then Jeff was able to get the boo bucket and what we decided was the play place. Is that what we decided it was?
Yeah.
He finally got me one of those.
Nice.
I don't have them yet.
Good work, Jeff.
But yeah, so every time I've tried to get a new one this week, I failed. So
I just told Aresol that I made friends with I'm assuming a manager, and now she has joined me in my quest to get them all. She's very much on board.
nice.
But it was funny because I was like, 4's the only one I don't have. And then Aresol's like, 4's the only one I got this week. And I'm like, of course.
What's number 4?
Yeah. It's the burger wrapper.
Yeah, it looks fun. I love this one. I absolutely. This was the one I was like, I have to get this one. It's combining two things because there's. I mean, I can't tell you how many times they did the buckets as a kid. I gotta have at least 3 or 4 of them, and then they glue.
I always make sure to get at least one when they bring them back every year now.
Yeah. I got one. Was it last year or the year before? I was like, I don't need this at all, but I'm totally getting it. I don't care. It's like I got the little ghost.
I seem to always get the ghost. I think both.
Yeah, I got the ghost too.
Both years I've gotten the ghost.
I love the ghost.
I think you got the ghost last time too, didn't you? Okay.
I love the ghost.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, getting the ghost sounds like some kind of weird sexual euphemism. I don't know what that means, but yet to be determined. But at least you're not getting rude ghost man.
rude ghost man.
Common rider like a haunted house.
I'm sick.
Oh no.
Yeah, now it's her turn.
That's not good.
I had a fuck of a week.
Well, tell us about it. The floor is yours.
Sorry,
did you have any other pickups, Aresol, or was that all you got?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I only had the
I'm just so glad you went after me because the timing was perfect. You're like, oh, I got 4. It's right here. I was like, oh, fuck.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, tell us about it, Ryan. What's going on?
So Sunday was Jeff's birthday, and we were supposed to go to the mall and have a good time. And Saturday night, I hurt my foot somehow.
No.
Some way. It was hurting on Saturday at work, and then going from the car to my steps to get into the trailer.
Was it ice or something?
No, nothing fucking happened. I didn't step wrong. I didn't twist it or anything. I just all of a sudden there was a sharp.
Did you pull it?
I bopped it.
Did you flick it?
I did bop it.
You got my joke before I could get there. God damn it!
Hell yeah. No, I didn't do a damn fucking thing, and just sharp ass pain throughout the whole foot, and then I couldn't put weight on it. So getting up the stairs was a fucking chore.
Yeah, we put her in a computer chair and just kind of pushed her around the house.
Yeah, it was fun.
You.
Unfortunately, it took us a while to get that going, but once we got that going, I was fine. I was kind of zooming around. It was great.
It's like one of those little scooters they give people with the one leg. They have to sit on it and zoom around.
I was gonna do that, and then I realized that's an awful idea, so I just sat in it like a person. And so finally by Tuesday, I was able to kind of get up and actually move.
Do you know what happened? You think you just sprained it?
I think it was just muscle related, because, like I said, I didn't twist it or anything like that. I want to say I probably pulled a muscle either on the bottom of the sole or on the outside edge. I don't know muscle names, so I couldn't tell you what it is, but that's my guess, because after some time it just got better. It still hurts a bit, but I can walk fine on it now. So
That's good.
Yeah, no fucking idea.
And then you got disgusting sick face.
Yeah, and then I got sick on Monday. And so I've been congested, and now went from here, and now it's here. And so now I sound like this, and if I laugh really hard, I'll probably start coughing to death, so I'll have to mute. But yeah, that's been my life. So neat.
I had fucking COVID. So it was
It wasn't Morgan's COVID because I did check. It was an unrelated illness.
pretty sure you gave me
I
COVID
think
to
I
begin
gave
with.
you the COVID.
That COVID.
Oh no.
My problem is that if I did give him COVID, I was asymptomatic again.
Mhm.
The last time I tested positive for COVID, I had 0 symptoms at all. So there was a high chance that it happened again. So yeah, that's been that. So I didn't really get a whole lot. This cardigan that I'm wearing is new. I got that this week.
That's cool. Is your hair green?
Good catch. It's kind of turning like that. It was blue, but it fades into a murky green color.
That's kind of
Like
cool.
a
though.
swamp. A little swampy. I gotta redo it soon. But yeah. So this is great. I love this. This is lovely.
It kind of. This is definitely random, but it kind of reminds me of like I'm a jacket from Gokaiger. I don't know why. Yeah.
It's got
Just
that vibe.
First thing it made me think of.
Supposed to be hard.
Yeah, it's a whole line of like night themed armor, sweaters and cardigans and stuff.
Oh.
This is one of the ones that. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Okay.
This is one of the ones that Morgan got. It's just like a kind of the same concept with the dagger there and the armor, but it's just a sweater.
That's like got one like yours in black.
Was it just black?
Yeah, I got one like your purple one and then black.
Yes, same as this, but black, and it had a different dagger design on it because they're all a little bit different. This looks so cozy. I love this.
And I can't wait to wear it out if I ever leave the house again.
We'll leave the house.
I was just someone keeps getting sick.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm not blaming you. I had COVID.
I know. And then we also got from no, it's fine. From the same company in the same line, there's a shield bag.
That's
and
cool.
It's inside. It
You gotta wear it on an. Can you wear it on an angle? I feel like when you have a shield on the back, it's always at an angle.
Yeah, because you could crossbody it like this way or
actually,
this way. You can do it like that, but it came with a little like coin purse dagger.
No, you know what you really should do? You should see
belt.
You should see if they make like an umbrella that has like the hilt of the umbrella looks like a sword, and then you could slide that on your back in between your back and the backpack, and that would look fucking awesome.
I know they did because I thought they did a master sword one at one point.
Perfect. There you go. That's what you need.
So there's gotta be more like that.
That's what I'm saying. If you had an umbrella or something that had like the hilt, and then you could just put it underneath the shield on your back, that would actually be pretty cool.
That would be really fucking cool. Yeah, that's all I got. I've got some Gundam cards and some Vanguard cards, but they're all kind of assorted around everywhere, so I don't got nothing tangible to show.
These are such a weird
Christ, I don't want to
plastic.
You're a weird plastic.
It almost feels like not exact, but kind of like a 3D printed.
Yeah.
Plastic.
It's a little better than 3D printed material, but like just it's like I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a flimsy, not flimsy because it's fairly solid, but like it feels hollow and it's got that kind of texture to it. I can't really describe it, but
It's got
definitely
it's got more of a matte finish to it as opposed to like a gloss.
That's absolutely
And
true.
so it always feels cheaper than like a sturdy glossy plastic.
Yeah.
And I hate how when these were announced, I knew exactly what they were gonna feel like.
It's true though.
That said, yeah, they don't feel like they'll like fall apart.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't. I mean, they like if I bang it on, it's not like I'm gonna dent it or anything. Like it's solid, but it definitely has that, and it's very hard to describe. But just like you said, you can tell when you touch it, it's like a cheaper, hollower feeling plastic. Like especially when like if I put one of the ones from the 80s in my other hand, like it's night and day.
Yeah.
This is the ridiculously gigantic, and this is only a 4 nuggets.
Imagine if they gave you a 6-piece.
That'd be huge. Where's the hot? I can't believe they didn't do hotcakes again. They've always
imagine the 20-piece.
That would actually be fun. But see,
yeah, they didn't do hotcakes. That's weird.
Yeah, and did they do a shake? Because they always do like every year they do a shake. Every year they've done
their choices for this were kind of fucked. I wanted more food items, but they did more shit like I mean the hat's cute, but it's a weird choice.
The hat's fucking.
And then the stuff like the Happy Meal toy display and the cash register.
Yeah.
Like no, give me hotcakes that turn into a dinosaur.
That's what this is. This is the register one, and it's funny because it tells you it has it like this, and it tells you to bend this all the way down, and it tells you to bend this further down, and I'm like, it doesn't do that. Like if I did that, I would snap it off. It tells you to like bend it all the way down, and then it tells you to move this around, but there's absolutely no reason to. So I don't know why that can move. Like this is it. This is what you're supposed to do. So it's the instructions on that one are fucked. But yeah, like they have the Happy Meal that turns into the dinosaur. Like that's a homage one, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
The fries, of course, the burger. I even feel like the play place is kind of an homage because it transforms exactly like the shake dinosaur one did. It's just not a shake. But yeah, they didn't do a shake. They didn't do hotcakes. They didn't even do a Big Mac, which is like their fucking signature thing. But they got so many pterodactyls. Don't you worry about. We got pterodactyls covered.
Yeah.
And I like the drink
they went
machine.
With a second
like
burger over, doing anything else.
Yeah, and they've done like a small burger and a Big Mac. Like they've done that in the past. And I think the drink machine is a neat idea. And like you said, the order kiosk is a neat idea, but I don't know. Some of them are, like you said. I mean, let's face it, the hat is the stupidest one. I mean, without a doubt. The hat is, and yeah, it's growing on me. It's definitely the stupidest one.
Is it supposed to be like what they wear when they take your order?
I assume so because it's got like the headset and the microphone on there. So I assume that's
the headset piece.
Yeah, not going to be of use.
They molded up there.
It's not going to be of any use to anybody on the brim.
Mostly, probably to save space on not space, but cost on not having a piece stick out. But yeah, sure. his microphone is definitely not in the right spot.
And I mean, they don't really wear hats anymore.
Can confirm.
Yeah, it's true. Blade Raider said, "Why is there no cup?" It's true. There should be, whether it's a drink or a shake or whatever you want to call it, but.
All right.
Yeah, so we got we saw like the grayscale prototype before for what do we determine this guy's called? VR Robo or something? RV Robo, that's it. But these are, I guess, full color renders. Now I believe these are renders, but they look good. But so this is all the cars individually, and then of course the Robo. But on the next page, I put like actual pictures. I think these are from some show that they're having. There's a toy show in Japan or China or somewhere where they're getting pictures of all this stuff from. But it looks good. I'm excited for it. I mean, I do admit that Turbo or Car Ranger was never one of my favorites, but I did always think this robot was kind of neat. And so I'm totally into. I wonder if they have this up on HLJ. They probably do, and I missed it already. That sounds like me.
Yeah, I don't particularly like this robot much, but it looks good. Like it, I feel like they've kind of perfected the SMP.
Oh yeah.
Like design process, so it looks fantastic. I just wish it was something I cared about a little more.
Yeah.
I always like them. Now, Aresol, you said you built Magic King, right?
Yeah.
And you said it was a shit ton of stickers.
There were quite a few. On blue and I think red got the most.
Oh, really?
Blue's like, I think the only blue on blue are stickers. It's a predominantly like black figure.
I just started building Woolkaiser, and like it's a lot of stickers. It's not.
I was just thinking how like this having a lot more flat surfaces will probably make them look a bit better.
Yeah, and Woolkaiser has a decent amount of like surfaces that it's not terrible to like. They're not super curved or anything. Like it's not that bad to put the stickers on, but it's still a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot of stickers. I hate stickers. But this guy does look good, so I'm excited for this. And then we were just talking about this the other day, how we hadn't heard anything about Exceed 2, but somebody said, well, we know that Kabuto and Gattack are in it because the Kamen Rider girls or somebody leaked it. Well, here it is. So they're still only doing like 4 figures per wave, which is a bummer because I feel like they're never going to get anywhere if that's the case. But it's a pretty decent assortment. So we have now. I'm pretty sure they did Kabuto back in Shoto X. I don't think they did it in what was the one after Double Cross, right? So I think they did it they did Kabuto and X with his bike, but I don't think we ever got Gattack. So this is the first time we're getting Gattack, I think. And we have Tycoon here, and I know we've done Forze before, but this one looks pretty good. If you go to the next page, I have more pictures. So here is Kabuto and Gattack. There's like an accessory. I think there's maybe even 2 accessory boxes, but you can see Kabuto's got this cool like effect piece for the kick. Gattack's got these like lightning things to go over his swords. So they got some cool stuff going on, and you can mount the swords onto Gattack's shoulders. I don't have a picture of it, but you can see right there where the peg holes are. But yeah, they all look really good. I mean, I think Gattack looks really good. This is the 3rd Kabuto, 1st Gattack. Yeah. That's what I knew they did it in X. They probably did it back in Versus as well, but I don't remember. But yeah, they look good.
Now that they restarted, I might have to try to get these.
Yeah, it's probably a good time to pop in because it's going to be the best version of the figure, and you're going to get the effect pieces and stuff. But if you go on the next page, these are the 2 that I'm more excited about. I mean, we had Forze back in X. But this one looks great, and he's got the rocket and the drill, and there's even like a little base for drill. You can see that piece that it's sitting on. Of course, you don't have to use that; it's not attached to that. But I just think it's neat that they included that. And then you have Tycoon here, but because it's Geets, you can switch the parts around. So if you in the first wave they did Geets and Buffa, and you can they give you different heads and stuff. Like I don't have a picture of it here. But in the effects box, there's a picture of Tycoon's head with the mouth of Zombie, and then there's a Geets head with the mouth of Ninja. So you can make this Geets Ninja here that you see, but you can also do Tycoon Zombie with parts from the first wave. So pretty cool. I like that when they do this, like they did that with O's where you could switch the parts around in Shoto Double Cross. That was really cool. So I like when they make it so that you can make these interact with each other and switch the parts around. And it's usually pretty easy because all you're kind of doing is, popping them at the waist and popping the head off, and then it's pretty quick to switch the stuff around. It's not too involved, which is nice. So yeah, I think these look good. I'm excited for these. I have the first wave. I never got to them, but this I just threw in because I saw it at the last minute. I thought it was fun. They're doing these little like Zelda weapon. I assume they're either candy toy or capsule toy. I'm not 100% sure, but they look good. I don't know what they cost. And I only would really care about the Master Sword and the shield. I don't really care about these other weapons from games I didn't really play all that much. I'm assuming most of them are from Tears of the Kingdom, but I don't know that for sure. But yeah, I just think, like, especially this picture over here on the right, where they put the two together in the display, I think that looks really cool. So,
unfortunately, you can only play with it for a few times and it falls apart, and you got to do
yeah, just like all the other weapons in the game. Now, I don't remember. You do eventually get the Master Sword, and
I thought it was a commentary on the quality.
no, just on the game.
I think out.
For a second, I thought the same thing, and then I was like, "Oh no, that's right," because that was one of the most frustrating parts of that game for me, where you'd have a weapon and you're like, "Oh, I like this weapon. Oh, it's gone. Okay, cool. I guess maybe I'll find it." Yeah, and because I think wasn't it like in Breath of the Wild you'd have the Master Sword, but then after a while it would like get dull and you'd have to wait a while till it recharged or something. Like there was a way that it went out. I'm just like, this is so dumb. Just let me have a sword and just use it, like every other fucking Zelda game I've ever played in my life.
Like you could still use it, but it was weaker or something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, it had a cooldown. See Blade Runner. Yeah, okay. It's so dumb. Like, I'm sorry. I know I'm in the minority. Everyone thinks those fucking games are a revelation. I can't stand either one of them. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, no thank you. I hate them. I get it. You want to try something new, and everyone else seemed to like it, so fuck me, I guess. But I just want a linear, normal Zelda game like every other one I've ever played. It's not about how difficult it is, but like I would have no idea where I'm supposed to go, and then I'd be trying to fight something, and I'd run out of arrows, or my bow would snap, and I was like, "This is so frustrating. It's just not fun. It just was never fun." So anyway, these look cool though. I think these are neat. So I don't know what they cost. I don't know how you get them, but the Master Sword is a cool design.
They look very good.
Yeah, they do look really good. The shield I think looks really, really sharp. Kamen Rider. So we have. You thought we were done with these sparkly shits? Nope, we got one more at least.
We're never done with the sparkly shits.
I don't know if there's going to be a 6. Wouldn't surprise me.
The Kamen Rider store needs things to sell.
Yeah. So I'm trying to remember. I think it's Kabuto, Kiva, Ghost. I know the last one is Legend. I can't remember. Oh, they're over here on the edges. Look at these pictures. Much easier. Saber and Geek. So I was right. Ghost was a magazine one, so this might be an easier way to get Ghost because first time around he was a magazine exclusive. Saber was also a magazine exclusive. I think the others were just standard Gashapon releases. So if you missed anything, this is another way to get them. If you already have the regular ones, like me, you probably don't care about these. I don't have to worry. This is like the first wave that I really don't have to care about any of them because all the other ones have like just one that I wanted, like just Drive or the separate Revi and Vice capsules. But this time I really don't care about any of them. Now these I haven't decided yet. These are final form versions. So you have, I can't really tell who all these are. I think the first one is that Kuga? I can't tell.
Five,
that's
Blade,
Fies.
Deno.
They're hard to tell.
Forze.
Is that double? I know the middle one's Forze.
Double. Legends on here.
Maybe that's Legend then.
Geo, Geets, and
I know that's Gabu. The last one is Gabu.
Well, EXceedingly, then CO.
Oh, is that EXceedingly? All right.
Yeah.
That's EXceedingly. I thought
Legend was on the last one. Legend was on the last one.
Yeah. Okay, so EXceedingly is the middle right, and then that's Omageo in the bottom left, or whatever it is, whatever that. Not Omageo. What was that form called?
Grand.
Grand, thank you. Yes. I don't know. For I think for me, it's going to depend on how much of a pain in the ass these are to get. If I can just buy it somewhere, I might just because they're fun. But I don't need them for anything. I mean, there's no new sounds, so they're just neat. So I don't know. It's gonna depend on how hard they are and what they cost. Toku Collectibles probably has them. Let's see if we can find out what these are going for. What is the Master Capsum? He made like one that you can play with the pins. He does that every year now. That's kind of a fun idea. Does he have these up yet? What are these actually called?
DX Legend Rider Capsum.
Here we go. Strongest form.
Okay.
$80 for 9 of them. I feel like that could be worse. That could be worse. I mean, because these things usually end up being like what?
How much is it?
$80 for 9 of them.
That's not too bad.
Especially shipped. I feel like that's not. Yeah, that's like $8 to $9 per capsule shipped, and I feel like they're usually at least like $7 or $8 shipped. So.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
All right, I'm gonna buy it. I don't like this thing where like it always tries to add $5 for like some kind of weird insurance. And I'm like,
I hate that.
I'm like, nobody wants that. Nobody needs that.
So what the fuck are these?
Yeah, speaking of something that nobody needs.
Yeah, this I will not be purchasing. So you know how in the show when they close up on him, the toy obviously has, you know, the lights and the straps are not like a solid color, but for the show they make them that way because it just looks nicer for close-up shots. So that's what this is. This is a plastic thing you can pop on top of your driver to cover it up so that it looks more show accurate. But I mean, they're like $12. Like it's not.
Sure.
It's not something that.
My problem with this is that this doesn't add any sort of play value whatsoever.
No, it's honestly like if you're serious about cosplaying, maybe like if you're gonna make the suit or buy the suit somehow or something, and you just want it to look a little bit sharper. You know, that's this. It's a Common Rider store exclusive, so they don't. I think they know not a lot of people are going to be picking it up, but you know, it's just one of those things that it's like. It is what it is. It's at least it's not pricey.
It also comes in blue.
Yes, I had to make sure to put both of them in there just in case anyone's excited. But yeah, now these are so dumb, but I kind of love them. They're like things you can put over your keyboard keys.
I do really like the keyboard keys.
And then they also have little bumper cars. Yeah, I don't like. It's so dumb, but I saw this and I was like, it's really cute. Like I'm not gonna buy them, but it's just funny. They just pop over your keyboard. I think they just go over top of the keyboard keys. I don't think you have to pop the old ones off.
I like their little bumper cars.
Yeah, they just have little bumper cars for some reason. That when you don't have them on your keyboard, you can put them on the bumper cars. I couldn't buy them if I wanted to. My keyboard, the keys are too shallow. They're not like this is like old school keyboard. Like this is like 80s keyboard style here. But yeah, it's fun. I just thought it was dumb and fun. And then Jane sent us these. These are like Barrel of Monkeys, I guess. It's just these weird little crouching dudes, and you can build stuff with them, do little cheerleader pyramids. I don't know, but they're silly, and I thought they're funny.
They're really fucking freaky.
Why are they called dice?
But that's fun.
Because it's like Daiso, which I forget means something, but then they shorten it to dice.
It's like these, unless they got numbers on their ass, I don't know why they're dice.
Roll this weird crouching shocker man.
6.
Yeah. Wow. So yeah. I don't know. There's something about the picture on the left too that like maybe it's just the color palette or something. It's just kind of soothing to me. Like I don't know what it is. It's just I like the picture on the left. It's just cute and I like it. And I'm not gonna buy them, but it's just fun. This thing on the right is very weird. It's a very strange dichotomy I've got going on here, but I rolled a natural Kuga. That's right. And the funny thing is, it's like there's like 5 shocker guys. You know what I mean? Like these various foot soldiers are half the assortment. It's the third Ichigo and Nigo, and then there's V3, Kuga, Zets, and then everyone else is a shocker dude. Very strange. So yeah, just a little bit of Star Wars stuff. We got these 2 vintage collection figures. Now the dude on the left, I believe, and spoilers if anyone hasn't seen it, but the was it Tales of the Jedi, where when they show like a time when Ahsoka's hiding out, right after Order 66, and she's on like a farm planet or whatever. And this dude on the left, I think, is the one. He kind of has like a crow face. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm confusing him with somebody else, but I thought that's who it was. They both have Shadow Maul or Maul Shadow Lord like on the card. And I swear that this guy on the right is from the Ahsoka show, the live action. But maybe they first appear in this show, and maybe I'm completely wrong about the guy on the left. Either way, they look cool. I mean, they're more Inquisitors. It's all good stuff. So I just thought they look cool, so I threw them in here quick. I know Corey's not here to give a shit about them, but in spirit. And we're already on to let's go to the Shadow Mall. Yeah, it's hard to find, but you never get sunburn, so it's great for that. Good prices. So yeah, so they showed. I don't know if you saw this shoot. They did a little CG trailer.
Yeah, I did watch that.
I really couldn't tell what was going on, but like, it seems like it's like a camp in the middle of the desert, and Ironhide's like trying to drive through it, and all someone starts shooting at him, and then he just like starts unloading on the camp with a Gatling gun, and I'm like, they didn't really stipulate at all who he's firing on. I don't know if he's shooting at humans, other Decepticons. I don't know what's going on. He's just unloading a Gatling gun into this nameless camp, and I'm just like, who is shooting at him? What's going on?
I understood zero of it, but
and then at the very end of it, Blackout shows up and transforms, and then he's like, oh, and then it's like over. And I was like, okay,
it's over, Gear.
Yeah, it's over. But they look neat. I mean, we saw before that they were like all black and gray prototypes. There is a little bit of color to them, which is nice. I would still say black is the primary color, but it makes sense. You know, Ironhide has a secondary red color, and Blackout has kind of a bluish gray, which makes sense. Like their normal colors are their undertone here, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I care enough. I think it's going to depend on what they cost. And I also don't know when it says new series start, does it just mean the toy line, or is there going to be some kind of YouTube cartoon show with that CGI? Like, was that CGI just to introduce these, or is there going to be some kind of ongoing small clip show?
I think there's going to be an ongoing thing, kind of like there was for a while.
Wild King. That's what I was going to say. Like, they're only like 5-minute little shorts that they just throw on YouTube, but that's what I wasn't sure. Yeah, I'm really bummed because I watched the first half of Wild King and then they region locked it. And I'm like, you can't, I'm already halfway in. Let me finish the damn thing. Like, that's not cool.
Oh, pardon me.
Okay, so I was right. So hold on real quick before we jump past. So Floof, I was right that those 2 guys, you don't have to go back to the figures, but those 2 guys from Star Wars, I was right. It's the dude with the like almost raven looking face. Because again, spoilers, I thought she killed him at the end of that. So how is he coming back? Although I guess technically Maul could be set before that slightly. So that is true. It could be. It's confusing. Release stuff in chronological order. That I don't have to do mental gymnastics about when it fits. Okay. So yeah, because that's just the one. Anyway. So we already kind of looked at these. I just threw them in again because they all went up for pre-order. And I don't know if you guys want to talk about them anymore. But it was funny when they're like, all the deluxes are up. And I was like, I never realized how this entire wave of deluxes is just red and white.
Yeah.
It's like Swerve and Power Glide and Ratchet and then Cliff Jumper.
I love how back in the day they were like, oh, we had to change this person's color because we can't have two red things in the same wave. It'll confuse people. And now we have an entire wave of red and white cars and shit.
Yeah, it's all red and white.
All right.
It's going to be really annoying when you go to the store and you're trying to figure out if they have the one you need and you're kind of going through them all and it's like they all look the damn same. But yeah, so like I said, I don't know how much you want to talk about these, but we've seen Ratchet pretty much before. They did it like, it's funny, they didn't do a live stream or anything like they've been doing for Marvel and Star Wars still. They just like filmed a 10-minute video and threw it up on YouTube and they're just like, you can watch that if you want. They're up for pre-order or whatever. We're out. And I was like, no fanfare whatsoever. All right. But they still look good. I mean, again, we've looked at them. But...
Ratchet, it works surprisingly well given the fact that it's just fucking hoist trailbreaker mold.
Yeah, no, agreed.
It works perfect for...
To the point that I almost can't tell that's what it is.
Yeah. I think not having like the bulky little back piece that like Hoist had helps a lot, but the colors are really good too on it. So.
Yeah, he looks good. Liege Maximo, I pre-ordered it, but I'm still on the fence. Maybe I'll like it more when I have it in hand. I just have no connection to this character or anything, so I don't know. The alt mode's still weird. The alt mode's not bad.
The other pictures I've seen made him look cooler than these pictures did, but
I think the robot mode is neat. The vehicle mode is, but I mean, let's at the end of the day, he's going to be on my shelf as a robot, so who gives a fuck what he turns into? That I agree with that.
I feel that was filmed purely because Nexus leaked and everyone was bitching about it.
Yeah,
which we'll talk about shortly, but
yeah. Oh man, cheap viewers, Streambo. Thank you so much. We got our first Twitch bot. Well, for tonight.
Hell yeah.
And then again, we just have Power Glide and Swerve, but Power Glide has this. This is such a random pull. It's like, is it the Hoist Goes Hollywood episode? I don't remember what episode it was. They all wore those aliens.
I believe so, yeah.
But it's funny because I saw someone say, like, this is a masterpiece type accessory in a mainline deluxe release. Why the fuck would we possibly need masterpiece anymore? And I'm like, you're right. That's why they don't really make them anymore. Like, if you think about it, they do, like, they did the train bots, which I don't think were a huge success. And then they do like a re-release, like, here's Soundwave, here's Hot Rod, like the hits that people might want. But they're not really doing masterpiece much anymore. I think they've kind of realized that.
I feel a lot of their masterpiece releases now are just things that they don't particularly have the budget for otherwise. So things like really accurate Beast Wars or the Bayverse guys that they're doing again.
I don't know who's buying those, but
and shit like that. Just stuff that they don't have the budget for otherwise. They're like, let's make a masterpiece of it. We don't have a budget for this fucking line.
Yeah, I was so disappointed when the train bots turned out to be masterpiece because I was like, why? Like, the scale's wrong. Like, I just want Chug train bots. Like, just why don't you make that a Titan 1 year? Just do the 6 trains in one box. That way, whoever wants it can buy it. If you don't want it, you don't have to buy it. I understand not wanting to put them across 3 waves. That's fine. Just make that a Titan 1 year. Just do all the train bots in one thing, make them Voyager scale, and be done with it. Like, I would love that so much. That way they're not overly complicated and made of clear plastic. So that'd be nice.
Gross.
Yeah. I bought the first 2 of those masterpiece ones, and then I was like, no. Not going to be doing the rest of those. It looks because then they finally showed off the finished Raiden, and I'm like, it looks like shit. Fuck that. I'm not spending $60 a piece on these. And they were mostly load-bearing clear plastic. Well, that's what you want. That's how you want to do it. Here is Cliff Jumper, which you may already have from 4-pack. And I feel like we've seen Smokescreen 100 times at this point. He's still fun. everyone's like, can his chest not go down further? It's like, you can see on the box that it can. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So
All right.
this was the big controversy
And the
last week.
MVP.
Yes, I had to keep him till last. So last week we bitched about how this guy looks like shit. And to be fair, I mean, the robot mode looks fine. It just looks like nondescript regular robot dude. And then I tweeted last week after we ended the show, it was like a Japanese Twitter user was like, drew this or photoshopped this as a cassette tape. And I was like, see, I'm not the only one that thinks that's what it looks like. And then his other picture was Liege Maximo as the, like, either a cow or ram's skull. And I was like, oh my God, this guy and I are like on the same wavelength, like exactly. But it turns out that he can become a torso. At first, they're like, he can be a torso for all combiners. It's so great. And I was like, okay. And then they did, I guess, like another. I don't even think it was mentioned in that live stream, but I think it was like somewhere else, like another outlet reported that he can only connect with Silverbolt's frame. And it looks like from here that you turn the torso around because that thing in his abdomen, that's the back. That connects into the back of Silverbolt. So I'm sure the gigantic front frame piece, the chest of Silverbolt, or I'm sorry, Superion, is on this guy's back. And then this little piece is in the front. So, like, okay, he turns into this torso. It looks okay. But he has to use Superion's frame. And they're like, well, we're going to make limbs for him next year. I'm like, okay, but that's like a year away at that point. Like, am I going to give a shit by the time that actually happens? And you still won't have a frame. So I'll have a torso and 4 limbs, but no frame. Why didn't you just put all of this together in a box and make it a Titan? I don't know. You don't have a Titan this year because you thought it'd be a good idea to do that giant Grimlock from Age of Extinction. Like anyone gives a fuck. I don't know why they wasted a slot on that. But they should have done this as a Titan, all in one box. This Voyager, a frame, and 4 limbs. It would have been about $200 if you price it out. And then it could have just been a Titan, and that would have been fine. But they did it like this, and it's so weird, and it's like, I don't know. Because it's, what are you going to do? Buy 2 Silverbolts so you can put this guy as a combiner and Superion on your shelf at the same time? I don't think so. So
I feel like next year we're going to get probably some sort of exclusive set that's 4 limbs and, for lack of better term, Silverbolt's butt.
Silver butt.
Because like he's compatible with Silverbolt's like thruster pack.
Right.
That makes
that's the frame. That's
the frame.
Yeah.
But he plugs right into that. They showed that off. Like he fits in there and looks like a fucking jet plane spaceship thing. Thruster butt.
Nope.
And so that like that's all compatible and shit. So I feel like we're gonna get that frame with 4 random limbs. What the fuck was Nexus's actual limbs? It was a helicopter, so the Vortex mold, Brawl, because there was a tank, and then there was 2 planes. So like Fireflight and
you're talking about the old
or
Energon
something.
version.
Yeah.
It was definitely because it was half of
basically
Bruticus
the ones that the ones that Mark picked, except they picked Blast Off instead of a different plane.
Yeah, well, if you think about it, that's why he's picked the ones he's got here. He's got the tank, he's got the helicopter. He doesn't have them in the right spot because Energon they could become either. Here they can't. So because I think the helicopter is supposed to be a leg, and I think it's a helicopter and 1 plane, and then I think the tank and the other plane are the. I'd have to go back and look at it. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Maybe, in any case, and maybe they will. And you said, and I think someone in the chat said it. Was it Blade Raider? Yeah, they could do it like they did with Hook and Long Haul, where it's, two characters and then that extra shit that you need. You know how they came with the waist for Devastator and everything? So you could do a commander class that's 2 limbs and a frame, because that would kind of be like 50 in the frame. Well, no, actually, sadly, it would be about 55. And then the frame shit would be about 30. But I mean, yeah, I guess that's kind of, because Long Haul and Hook were, Long Haul and Hook were 2 Voyagers, though. I don't know. I don't know that I don't know. Unless they really put a lot of shit in. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it works. But that could be an option. They could just, like you said, or if they just put it on Hasbro Pulse, then doesn't have to fit a specific size class. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They could just be, here's the 4. Like you said, they could do 2 limbs in a frame or 4 limbs in a frame. I don't think the limbs are coming in the standard waves. I think they're going to.
I don't think so.
Online.
I mean, I think we know next year's waves anyway. Not waves per se, but like.
And I don't think they would waste the spots because they don't expect them to sell at retail. I wouldn't.
No, I think this is going to be a Pulse exclusive set for people that actually give a fuck
or
about
fan
Nexus.
channel or something.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's not PulseCon or some shit like that.
I wouldn't think it would be a convention exclusive. Like I'm glad that he's getting his due. I just feel like this should have been talked about beforehand instead of the consistent we'll reveal more about Nexus another time, and like I know y'all are excited about how we're gonna do Nexus. We'll tell you at some point. And just say
Evan said
which this is what this was trying to get ahead of the fact that this leaked, but
and the thing is Evan said they can't show old product on the box, so that's why they couldn't show him using Silverbolt's frame, because Silverbolt was from 2005 and this is going to come out in 2006, which I'm like, seems like a self-imposed rule, but I assume they do it because if it's not available anymore, they don't want to show you needing it, and now it's not available anymore. So I guess I get it to some extent. But yeah, I agree with you. Like, this got shown, they went, oh, nobody likes this. Quick, let's show them that it does this. But then, you're not going to really get the rest of the toy for 12 months to 18 months. And it's like, cool. What the fuck? But yeah. So Armada Jetfire can't show has combined. That is true. That's going to be very true. But I would imagine they're going to reissue, because there's no fucking way they have Armada Jetfire come out. What, 3? How long the fuck did that come out? That was Evolution's Commander, wasn't it?
Yeah, Armada Prime's really old at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he's at least 3 years old. Or will be by the time Jetfire comes out. So yeah, they're going to have to reissue that, because there's no way they're going to put out Jetfire, and if you don't have Armada Prime, who's the fuck's going to buy it? I mean,
I would imagine Armada Prime's going to get a reissue.
Yeah, there's no way.
Sometime next year. It's Commander, so it'll probably be fan channel re-release.
They'll just they did with
the Titan re-releases.
With Nemesis. I was going to say So this is one of those authentics or whatever the evergreen shit they put out at Dollar General.
Doesn't look bad. I know it would feel bad.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You got it out of the box, it'll probably feel like absolute shit. But
right after it cuts you.
Yeah.
This stuff's always the sheerest, cheapest, flimsiest shit that's like basically made out of glass.
Yeah, design-wise though, it looks good.
But anyway, yeah, so it looks okay. I mean, I can't imagine anyone really gives a shit, but somebody buys these, I guess. I'm surprised it comes with a gun, like an actual separate accessory. That's what surprised me the most, because usually these kinds of things don't. But yeah, the car mode is very weird, but kind of neat. So yeah, this exists.
Also, Falcon's Fun says that Blade Raider's wrong.
Blade Raider's wrong. They said future products, not past products. What do you mean Falcon's fun. I need more. They can't show future products on the box, so they can't show what the 2027 releases that are relevant. Well, I know they're not going to spoil future shit, but I thought he specifically said they can't show past stuff on the box. I'm pretty sure Evan did say that. I'd have to go back and watch it again, but I'm pretty sure that's what Evan said. Anyway, this Energon thing leaked. I know everyone was like, "Ooh, Transformers Energon, they're going to make toys based on this." No, it's not. It's not. Of course, it's not what we want. It's just another facet of Cyber World or whatever the fuck this is. I don't know. Energon Surge.
Is that Bumblebee the Hound mold again?
I thought that at first too. I don't think so. But he certainly is a big fat fuck, so I don't know what he's doing. He's very tall. I don't know. It's weird because so you see this Bumblebee thing in the middle, and then you see this Bumblebee on the left, which that Bumblebee on the left is just like their evergreen Bumblebee. You know, it's like the Cyberverse one that they just reissued at Target. Because I picked it up and I'm like, it doesn't look bad. And then I Googled it. And I'm like, this is 100% just the Cyberverse toy again. Same with Optimus. Like they did not change them at all. They just reissued those Cyberverse Deluxes as evergreens. And, now he's got some blue lightning around him and he's Energon Surge. So I don't know what the fuck this is going to be. But somebody saw this at that convention in Germany or China or wherever they're having the convention right now. But yeah, I don't have high hopes for it. I don't think it's going to be anything super exciting. It just reminds me of the first year of Legacy again, where it's just the translucent accessories for no reason, just to say they're Energon accessories. Like that's what it feels like this is going to be again. Oh, sorry. Go back 1 second. I didn't read the two. So you were talking the other week about there being descriptions for other cyber changers or whatever.
Yeah, I think this is what I meant. I think.
Yeah. So there's an Optimus Primal, but it's a truck.
It's a gorilla truck. You have to get it right. It's a gorilla truck.
Quick change from robot to truck. 4-step transformation so children can do. Great for kids who love fidget toys. Okay. 10 centimeters large. That's about 4 inches. Robot action figure. In robot mode, the movable Optimus Primal figure is 10 centimeters tall. Got that from the earlier
gorilla truck.
Gorilla truck mode. Fans can create exciting adventures with Transformers figure truck mode. This mode is inspired by a gorilla. I just love that. I'm like, why is he truck monkey? There's no need to decide. He's both now. Like, what the fuck?
Trunky.
Yeah, drunky. So I don't know why Primal's a truck, but also a gorilla. I'm very excited to see it.
I just picture like a remold of Optimus, so it's just the truck, but the front of it is just a monkey head.
Yeah, and it's just like the Primal colors.
Trunky looks like something you would call him. No, I'm not.
And then there's also an Arachnid figure, which I don't know too much about that. It just says it's a spider, so. We'll see. I guess they're introducing some more. I'm honestly surprised Cyberworld's still going, to be honest, because Walmart has already clearanced them out. If there's any you don't have, head to your Walmart. They're all on clearance. I saw it today. Yeah, it was today.
Yeah, mine had Starscream on clearance. I still need to grab Starscream, but
you didn't get it? What are you doing?
The clearance, the clearance wasn't that big. It was like $2.
Yeah, sometimes they do that. It's annoying.
And that was when I bought Amalgamus instead. So.
I thought you meant
okay.
$2 was in like only $2.
If it was $2, I would have bought 3.
Blade Raider, I agree. Cyberworld is fun. Funner than I thought it was ever going to be. Let's put it that way. But I'm just surprised. I guess I'm surprised. To me, it doesn't seem like anyone's taking to it. That's why I'm surprised it's still going, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, it's weird. Like certain things are very much on clearance and then other things are not very much. Because like I saw the same thing with the Star Wars figures. I see people online that are like army building the shit out of clones because they're all $9 a piece at their Walmart, and I'm like, that's cool. They were full price still at mine, and the one thing that was on clearance was only one figure, and it was like you said, $2 off. And I'm like, that. Why aren't they consistent? I never understood that. When Walmart does clearance, I mean, honestly, most stores, Target, they're all the same. Like, it's not always the same. It's usually the same stuff, but the prices are not. Although with Lego, that's not even the same stuff. Sometimes a set will be on clearance at one store and not at another. I don't know why or how it works. I've seen Walmart clearance toys by increasing their prices. I used to have a picture on my phone when I lived in Georgia. I walked into the Walmart, and you know how they used to have like the wall, like as soon as you came in, of like one or two like key deals.
Yeah.
And they had a big display of potato chips, and it said $3.50, and then in the little corner it said was $3. And I'm like, cool. So you're making a big promotion of the fact that you raised it 50 cents? Sworn, let's all buy it. I can't wait. It's so dumb.
Old people will just leave the 350.
It's probably true, yeah. I mean, it's still not a terrible price for chips. It's just weird to me that you'd bother to tell me that it was 50 cents cheaper before. Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, sometimes you can find great deals. There was this one Jurassic World Lego set that I wanted, and I saw so many other people like, oh, I found it. It's $50. I found it for $30 at my Walmart. My Walmart just had it on full price for the longest time, and then they finally moved it to the clearance aisle in this locked case, and it went down to $40. And I was like, it's not that great of a deal, right? So like every once in a while, I'd go down that aisle and I'd check, and it's still there. They had like 5 of them. And I waited like 2 months, and it just the other day went down to $30. I finally bought it, but I was like, I had to stalk this thing for 2 months. It's so dumb. But yeah. In any case, I think that's it. I think that didn't we say that was the last thing? So yeah, not a ton of news tonight. I think it makes sense. I mean, last week and the week before there was some kind of like international toy fair. Our toy fair is next week, so it kind of makes sense that this is a lull week, but hopefully I'll have some cool stuff to tell you.
There's a new teaser image of the Evangelion Optimus.
Oh, throw that up. Can you share your screen?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, hold on.
Do they have Spike like inject into Optimus's neck?
No, it's just a banner. It's not that exciting.
Oh, Thrasher has news? What do you have, Thrasher? We're going to have to make a news segment. Not first you tell us the news, now you give us the news. You guys show up at the end of the show and tell us stuff we missed. I'm fine with it. Let's go. Oh, also Hasbro got the Voltron license for the movie that I still don't believe is happening with Superman, but everyone seems to think it's happening.
All right, I cannot share my screen because I need to quit Google Chrome to allow the permissions.
What?
Oh, Gavin Infinity Soto? I looked for that. I didn't see it. I'm sure it's adequate, but way too sticker intensive.
Yeah, there was the Gojuju Boom Boonger.
I thought we talked about that last week.
I don't think so. I think
the movie crossover. I thought we talked about that.
The rings.
Yeah, that comes with the Blu-ray or whatever.
Maybe we did. I don't remember.
I swear we did. Were there new rings?
There's four red rings.
Yeah, I remember the rings, and then they also did rings of all the Gojujers like faces. Oh yeah, I did know that too. I felt sorry. It gets to the point where I can't remember. I swear we talked about that already too, but it must have happened probably right after. So apologies. I did know that. I thought we talked about it already. Oh, okay. So Blade Raider is saying that the Gavin Infinity Udo probably. I thought that's very possible. I probably did see a picture and think it was figures I already talked about. The red versions of their rings are coming with the movie tie-in. Is that like with a Blu-ray release? Because that's what they usually do when they release the Blu-ray. They pack that shit in. If you have the picture, if you want to put it in the chat, one of us can throw it up. If you can't do it.
Yeah, that Evangelion thing was just on the front of TFW if you wanted to grab it.
Okay.
Or look at it. You don't particularly have to grab it. It's one picture. So.
Is it just a silhouette or does it show anything?
It shows like a
okay.
bust up picture of the toy.
So this is like a movie Optimus.
Yeah, it looks a lot like Evasion Mode Prime in terms of structure.
The head sculpt's not bad though.
We're getting a Studio Series Evasion Mode Prime soon. I wonder if this is a pre-tool of that.
Oh. Let me see if I can.
I think it is. The more I stare at this.
Share screen. This one, yes. Can you guys see that? There you go. So the head sculpt's not bad. But yeah, this is definitely the chest opening. I mean, it makes sense because he's kind of got those spikes, like the pauldrons that they're known for. I mean, that color scheme will never not be good.
Oh, it's a retool of the old, not Evasion Mode, but the nicer Evasion Mode that Takara did.
Oh.
That is definitely possible too. Watch our Studio Series one just be that.
It could be. Anything's possible when it comes to Hasbro, and
they're just like we've already perfected this. We're not gonna.
All right, I'm going to take that away.
Take it away.
Oh, that's cool. He's finally getting his jacket officially.
Good for him. He worked hard for that.
Indeed. YouTube blocks links in chat unless it's from the host. Really? Interesting. I didn't know that. Apparently, you just have to go to Twitch because they'll let you post anything. Cool beans. Alrighty. Well, good stuff. I'm excited to see what we'll see next week. Hopefully, it'll be good. But I guess we'll do some numbers for you guys, and then we'll probably get out of here. All right, 26.
Everybody know that's Big Dick B.
Yeah. 14.
Let's try pulling. Oh. What?
10.
Oh no!
Classic. 25. This is Jeff's dog cheese.
I demand more toys!
And then 43.
Here I am. I'm back.
Billy! Billy! Billy, you're...
My job is done. See ya. Oh shit, what are we gonna do now?
Billy, you're too high! Hooray! Big it!
few places.
That one's so dumb, but then the George Lucas at the end saves it every time. Oh goodness. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I may not be here next week, but maybe I'll try to join. We'll see how it goes. But otherwise, please enjoy, and we'll see you next week. So good night, everybody.
Somebody wants to